Of course, I mean, you have televised what happened there. There were many televisions who took this incident and aired it on the air. We have seen exactly how the crime was committed against a minister who was joining in the International Human Rights Day, planting olive trees. Even at a time when we are practicing our peaceful resistance, the Israelis indiscriminately, with cold blood, this extrajudicial murder of a cabinet minister should go unpunished.
What do you believe happened? How did Ziad Abu Ain die?
Well, Ziad Abu Ain was trying to explain the situation, why they were there and what have you. The soldiers and the settlers, of course, they were very angry because they were planting trees on a land that is confiscated for Israeli settlements. And this is our right. In the West Bank, these are illegal settlements. We have the right to plant trees wherever we want. These are occupied territories, and we cannot really give in. So Ziad Abu Ain was there spearheading, this International Human Rights Day with many expatriates, with many foreigners who were there. And so I witnessed what happened exactly. They started, pushing and shoving and throwing tear gas, at the people. And he was defending the right to stay there, to plant the olive trees. And the end result was tear gases were suffocating him. He fell on the ground and he was hit and beaten, before he passed away on his way to the hospital.
Can you tell us about his contribution to the Palestinian movement? How important a figure was he?
First of all, he is a member of the Fatah Revolutionary Council. He spent a lot of time fighting for the rights of the prisoners, political prisoners. And he was a cabinet minister in charge of the settlements and the annexation wall. He was holding this portfolio. So it is part of his duty to monitor and verify what is happening on the West Bank in terms of land grab, in terms of settlements and what have you. So he was targeted by the settlers. I mean, that's something which is obvious, that he was targeted, and the end result is to eliminate this minister, because, his voice, his outcry to the international community time and again to tell them that settlements are illegal and this should be stopped, and this coalition government in Israel is indiscriminately killing extrajudicially people, and that's how they have shut his mouth.
I read today, I don't know if this is accurate, that he was once condemned to death for terrorist activities. Is that right?
Not really, not to my knowledge, but he spent a lot of time in prison, and Israelis could allege anything. They could put you under administrative attention for 6 months without due process. So, they can say anything they want to justify this heinous crime, which is an outright murder that everybody saw, throughout the world.